All right, aloha. Hope you're doing well. It is day 4, and we're doing just feel. All right, so you may have pieced it together. We did just see, which was the see sensory category. We just did just hear, which is the hear sensory category by itself. And now we're going to be doing just feel. So remember, feel is not only our somatic body, our physical form that we feel, in the wind and the rain and our body we feel, but it also includes the inner side, which is our emotional body, where we feel emotions on the inside. So for today's practice, we're just going to be narrowing our focus range down to the feel sensory category, noticing what we feel, kind of exploring it, and getting some sensory clarity on it. All right. So with that in mind, I'll see you on the other side. All right, here we go. Wherever you're at, I invite you to stretch up. Take breath in and exhale and settle into position. If you're sitting upright, it's preferred, but if not possible, you just show up however you can show up. You're fine. So for today's practice, if you're comfortable with it, I invite you to close your eyes. If not, you can always do a soft gaze over the tip of your nose. And what we're going to do is explore the feel side of sensory experience. So despite what we might see visually coming up when we close our eyes, we're not going to notice that. We're going to try and release any sounds that are going on around us besides maybe the sound of my voice kind of guiding you here, and turn our attention to our physical body. Now, to start off, let's just maybe notice our hands where they're resting. Notice how you can place your attention specifically into this feel category, in this case, on your hands. Just narrow your focus down to both hands at first, and then maybe move your attention down into your fingertips. See if you can feel the fingertips. There may be a tingly or warm, fuzzy sensation, maybe cold. It can be all sorts of ways that will note this feel sensation. Or maybe we just release that and explore some other physical sensation. Can you feel the air on any of your skin, on your face, on your arms or legs? Kind of just hovering about, whether it's cool air or warm air. Maybe you can move your attention out to kind of the whole body. See if you can zoom out and just kind of get a sense, even if it's rather diffuse, of the whole body. Now, your mind's eye might pop up some images. We're not paying attention to that. We're turning our attention to the feeling, the signals in the nervous system. And then maybe you feel some emotions related to this practice. We often feel emotions at different ways, in different places throughout our body. So maybe go ahead and explore, see if you have any tension or joy, grief, love, gratitude. Maybe there isn't a name for the feeling you have, but it does have an emotional element. You can still explore it. You can use the label feel to help support the practice. I find it's helpful if my mind starts to wander or I get distracted into sight or to hearing. As soon as I notice it, I just return my attention back to the body, find something physical or emotional to feel, to notice, and label it feel. And it doesn't have to particularly be one pinpoint accurate exploration of a sensory experience. It could be a broad feeling, all encompassing whole body, or as narrow as you'd like if you want to explore the kink in your neck from sleeping wrong the night before or an achy bone or joint. You can dial your attention directly into it and see if you can find the precise place with which it arises from. Both are valid explorations of the feel sensory category and everything in between. You can purposely move your attention around exploring, or you can just allow it to freely float as you explore one felt experience and then release from that and see what draws your attention next. Either strategy is fine, just as long as we're returning to exploring physical and emotional form anytime our attention is wandered away. If it gets uncomfortable, you can always transition out to a just see or just hear to stabilize your experience. But if you're up for it, you can even explore the discomfort. It's just another sensation. Sometimes exploring that discomfort results in its dissipation or the noticing of the change element within it, the coming and going. All right, great job. Let's go ahead and wrap it up there. Just feel. So, wherever that last thing is you're exploring, I invite you to go ahead and release your attention from that. And we'll end the practice right there. So that was just feel. And hopefully it did you some good. You got an idea of how to explore and a palette for the feel sensory category of experience. And this is all going to work in your favor here as we'll bring it all together tomorrow in the next day 5. I think it will be. I'll have to edit this if it's not day 5, but see, hear, feel combination. We'll explore all 3 sensory categories together. So looking forward to seeing you then. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, and aloha.